Class 8 Chemistry Lesson 16 Part 2 Pollution of Water. As we have studied about pollution of air, how air was polluted, same way we will study about the pollution of water. Normally water contains dissolved air and a few material salt which are useful rather than injurious to our living organism. However, sometimes substances harmful to living beings are present in the water, in which case of water is said to be polluted. What indicates that water pollution is there? That means how can we say that yes, water is polluted? So some of the examples are given here. It tastes bad, smell will not be good, oil or grease will be floating in it. Even we can find out that there has been a decrease in the population of fish in the water bodies from which it has been taken. There has been unchecked growth of the weeds. So what are these weeds? Unwanted plants known as weeds. After that, one question arises, that is clean water which is transparent, can we say is it pure or always pure? So no. Clear, transparent water is not necessarily pure. It may contain harmful colorless chemicals and microorganisms. We will soon learn about them. Further, we will study types of water pollution. So generally we have got here classified into two types, chemical and biological. Chemical pollution means with the help of chemicals. The pollution of the water with the help of chemicals will be considered to be a chemical pollution. Certain substances are also given here, pesticides and fertilizers. Pesticides means those type of chemical which is usually used for killing pests in the growth of the plants and all. Fertilizers, khad. Mineral acid we have got, synthetic chemicals, so we have got metals and their compounds, we have got it, oil and grease, phosphate from the detergent, clothes and all which we are washing. So these are pollution which usually released in the water bodies for creating a lots and lots of problem. So fertilizers and pesticides, these are discharged into the water bodies by the runoff from the agricultural land. Pesticides are particularly injurious to us as they affect our nervous system. They are not easily broken down into the harmless substance either. Fertilizers help aquatic weeds to grow faster, because these things is only called eutrophication. Synthetic chemicals, we have got so many types of chemicals. Extra paints if we are having, drugs, medicines and all if we have got. So what we are doing, just we are throwing into the water bodies. These are chemicals. Oil and grease. One photo you can see here, image is given in figure 16.8. A boat is there. Spills of water we can find out. Sometimes what happen, there is a leakage in the tank, in the water bodies, in the ships and all. Those oils comes out and mix with the water, because of which so many fishes they die. We have got mineral acids. The mineral acids enters into the water bodies from the mineral acid plant. So many other things are there which are dangerous. Chemicals, so many other types of chemicals we will find out that they are mixing with the water, which causes lots and lots of problem to us, even to the plants, animals, aquatic. Another we have got biological pollutant. Biological means biological pollution of water caused by the discharge of bio waste into the water bodies. Bio waste means, so here biological pollutants are of two types. Here also we have got two types: oxygen demanding waste and disease causing microorganisms. So what is the main difference between them? We will study here. Oxygen demanding waste, many organic substances. Organic means those type of things which we obtain from plants and animals. Microorganisms means living thing. So many organic substance break up into simpler substance by taking up dissolved oxygen in the presence of some bacteria. As they consume the dissolved oxygen, oxygen runs off shortly from the aquatic life. Aquatic means for the organism living inside the water. Example, fishes, which in them badly affect. Moreover, many harmful products are found here. Here we can see such oxygen demanding substances are domestic sewage and animal excreta. Domestic sewage means the waste, the water waste which comes out from our houses, from our bathrooms, and all the water that comes out goes into the water bodies. Animal excreta, example cow dung. Waste from the food processing industries. Dead bodies are also thrown in the waters. Even you will find that some extra things present in the hospital, they are also just going and dumping it into the water bodies. So all these are called oxygen demanding waste. That means decreasing the amount of oxygen in the water, which usually affect aquatic plants and animals. Second one we have got disease causing microorganisms. Water is a carrier of several microorganisms that causes common waterborne diseases like typhoid, dysentery, cholera and hepatitis. So these are the things which usually suffers. If a person is suffering, it will get infected, and if another one consumes that same water by any sources, the person get also affected. So these are the things here. Now we shall study about effects of polluted water on the soil. This is also one of the dangerous thing for us, that polluted water affect the soil also. The chemical pollutants get absorbed by the soil, generally decreasing its fertility. Even the prolonged use of some chemicals, fertilizers, residue of the fertilizers of the soil by rendering means they become acidic, sometimes basic, means this make usually unfit for the soil, so that that same soil can be used for growing any other types of plants. Now we shall study about the preventing or reducing the water pollution, that how can we prevent or how can we reduce it. So certain processes are there. This at least you should learn, that water pollution can cause a great harm, hence we must prevent it or reduce it as far as possible. First one given as treatment of sewage. That means the waste that comes out from our houses, others' houses, it goes into the small drain. Small drain goes into the bigger one, and from any bigger drain it goes into any river. So before dumping that water going into the river, that should be bit clean. We cannot clean it fully, but at least we can try. That is called treatment of sewage. Sewage must be treated in sewage treatment plant, which allows only clean water to discharge into the river or the lake. Second one we have got treatment of industrial waste. Same condition here also. The waste that comes out from any industry, that should also be cleaned before discharging them into the rivers or the lakes. limited use of pesticides and fertilizers. Farmers should use in a limited amount, because the extra amount one stays in the soil, and with any sources it comes out and just it goes into the water bodies, which usually causes eutrophication, which we have studied earlier. Another one we have got burning of hospitals waste. Sometimes you may have seen that whatever things they have got, they usually just burning them. Even proper disposal of the dead bodies, proper disposal should be there. Some places means that should be decomposed properly, so that at least we can reduce the pollution of water even for the land surface also.